Today's masterclass is all about empowerment through simplicity because the truth is most small business owners are working way too hard just to keep up. The calls, the follow-ups, the reviews, the endless logins. It's exhausting. That's why this session exists. I'd like to welcome you to Be Seen, Be Chosen, the Thryv's Marketing Center Masterclass. I'm Sean Snowday. I'm a managing partner at Multi-Channel Media, and we're going to show you how Thryv's success system helps you simplify everything from marketing to sales, follow-up, and client management so small business owners can get back to doing what they love, and that's serving their clients and growing their business. So you'll see how to automate the busy work, let AI handle the repetitive tasks, scheduling reminders, reviews, and payments so you can reclaim your time. Build trust that drives growth. Turn every happy client into a 5-star review and every review into your next lead. We're going to show you how to track what matters, learn exactly which marketing efforts are generating revenue through real-time ROI dashboards, and most importantly, how to be seen and be chosen. You'll learn how to appear everywhere your ideal customers search, from social media and listings to ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, basically everything LLM. By the end of this masterclass, you'll know how to run your entire marketing, sales, and operation systems from one connected platform effortlessly. So whether you're running a local business that thrives on reputation and relationships, or you have an international customer that needs to become a bigger fish in a bigger pond, this training will give you the framework to grow smarter, faster, and stronger. So let's dive in and see how Thryv helps you book your calendar solid. Okay, welcome to Be Seen and Be Chosen. It's Thryv's Marketing Center Masterclass. My name is Sean Snowday, and I'm a certified partner with Thryv and also a Keep certified partner. Now, if you want to book an appointment with me, here's my QR code. Just go ahead, have your phone over that, set an appointment with me, and I'll answer any questions you have that have to do with Marketing Center. Again, this is, we're going to go over today how to drive traffic and how to convert that traffic. And it all starts with Thryv, which has worked with over 100,000 small businesses. And what we found on average is that small businesses that work with us have an increase of about 25% of customers. They get 61% more appointments booked. And over the last years, we have generated $1.3 billion in digital payments with our systems of payments. Plus, we save about 20 hours a week for small businesses that are doing repetitive tasks. Now, that's no small feat. That's big. That's a big deal. We help small businesses thrive. Okay. So what we're going to go over today is a few things. We're going to learn how to empower small businesses, simplify everything for them, get them to be seen, get them to be a bigger fish in a bigger pond, and just really give them more freedom to do what they love. And another thing, when it comes to becoming a bigger fish in a bigger pond, you need to be consistent, and it needs to be easy. And as you're more consistent and you get yourself out there more, you're going to build trust because people are going to be placing reviews and commenting. You're going to be interacting with people on the internet. And this is going to help you grow your business. Now, when we say power, we don't mean power like Superman power. We're talking you're going to have the same power in technology as enterprise level companies like Dell or Intel or Microsoft. And the best thing is you're never alone. You get 24/7 customer support, even on weekends, when you join us over here at Thryv. The other things we're going to go over is your awareness, which means you're going to have a 30,000-foot view of your business. Everything's going to be in one spot. So when it comes to your Google business profile, all of your listings, all of your comments, all of your reviews, even when it comes to SEO and your, I think I said Google business profile already, but it's going to be really building those relationships. And this has to do with some of the new stuff coming out that's AI. Okay. Now, it's really easy. There is a bit of a learning curve, but remember, we're here for you 24/7. And that is going to be the technical support that's going to help you if you run into any challenges. Also, another thing is, as your business grows, we grow with you. So when you start out, you might start out small, just doing small little marketing things, but then you might want to get into paid ads. You might want to get into SEO. You might want to get into the real big boy marketplace where the more money you throw at it, the more money you make. So the way we say that is if every time you give me $1, I give you $2. How many times a day would you do that? Okay. And then entrepreneurship. We just love entrepreneurs and we love to help them grow. And we're always here as partners and as Thryv to help you with any questions you may have about building your business. And it's everything you need all in one place. All right. So it's attract, engage, convert, and repeat with the Thryv Advantage. All right. So this is the all-in-one small business management platform. It's called Marketing Center, and we're going to jump right into this, and I'm going to show you exactly what it does. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get found online. You want to appear at the top of the search engines. Now, when we say that, that's SEO, so that's Bing, that's Google. But now it's the new thing is the answer engine optimization. So you want to be at top. So it's now a conversation. You want to be the chosen one when it comes to people in chat and Gemini, in Copilot, all of the LLM, all of the AEO marketing out there. It's going to change over the years. This is new. It's very exciting. And what we do is we help you build your presence online with websites, with social media, with search engine optimization and all of the ads and just getting you out there and help you build your reputation. And what we mean by build your reputation is as you get out there and people start talking about you on the internet, you're going to start reacting and conversing with them. This is what was called Web 2.0 that we had after Web 1.0. And now we're getting into some really exciting times. Okay, so we're going to help you with reach your unlimited potential when it comes to marketing. So it's going to be everything from traffic to conversions. And the way we're going to do that again is with the marketing side is going to be the marketing automation, and on the sell side, it's going to be the sales pipeline. So it's going to be everything from the new lead to the close lose to the close win. So if you lose a deal, if you don't close it, that doesn't mean they're not buying from you. That just means they're not buying from you today. Okay. And we're going to help you with automated appointments, such as the QR code I showed you earlier, how to nurture people, and then also client portals. Now, the thing with the reporting center from Thryv, and what I want to start with is you get this 30,000 foot view of your business. So when you walk in the morning, you just want to look at one dashboard and you want to see everything that's going. How much money did you make? How much did you make yesterday? Are your ads working? Is your marketing working? Is it going up? Is it going down? Should the one be a zero? Should the zero be the one? Whatever it is, we're going to give you a visual on that so you can see your entire business so you can take it to the next level and have clarity every morning when you walk into your office, whether you work from home or from a building. Okay. So with the Be Seen, Be Chosen Masterclass, we're going to get you in all of the listings all over the place. So you want to be, and we're going to get you in 60 plus listings, but also in all social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, all of these listings, all of these social media outlets. You need to be out there. You need to be seen everywhere, and you need to get there instantly. We're going to show you how to do that. So just to be consistent, one of the main things you need, and you want to grab a pen and paper right now and write this down. You need to have your company name, your address, and you need to have your business hours and your phone number. Not your phone number, but you need your business hours the same everywhere. It's really important. Okay? And being you're in 60 different listings, without Marketing Center, you're going to have to update all those one at a time. With Marketing Center, one update everywhere. Boom, it's done. And this way you get higher visibility. When people search for you, the bots and the spiders out there, they don't skim over you, because if you have different addresses out there on the internet, the bots are just going to go, these people aren't relevant. They're out of business. They have these different addresses. Now, if you're a franchise, there's a specific way to do that. You can have multiple listings. But if you're a small business and you're one building, you want to make sure you have that right. Also, you want to make sure that everything's accurate. So even though that you come into the Marketing Center, you might have some paid listings out there already. So we need to make sure those are all set up appropriately. That's why you need a consultant like a Thryv partner. And then you're going to build a stronger reputation, because the more you're out there and the more people post about you, comment about you, or leave you reviews, you're going to reply to them, and that's going to make you relevant, and people are going to see that, and you're going to be the trusted chosen one when you show up in the chat GPTs and the co-pilots and the Geminis and the perplexities. All right. So you're going to get more exposure, more credibility, your reputation, and of course, more customers through referrals. And we're going to go over all of that in some of the slides coming up. So the first thing we're going to go over is your listings. Now, if you see on this page right here, this is inside Marketing Center. You can see that you have your primary address up here. You have your phone number. You have your website. Right here, it says your appointment link. What this means is your appointment link. I have Business Genius. So it's Business Genius. It's businessgeni.us. I also have Book Your Calendar Solid. So I have a link to my calendar. So in all of these listings, people can set an appointment with me by clicking on that link, or they can click through my website, or they can just call me. What most people do, and I'm sure you've done this, is when you're looking for someone to work with you, some type of service for your home or for your office, and you see them in the Nextdoors or the Yelps, you probably check out their website first before you make a phone call. So you want to have your website optimized, and Thryv does that for you as well. And then you want to see these enhanced listings. I'm going to go over Nextdoor, and I'm going to go over Yelp with you guys later on in this. But you're going to be in over 60 listings, which means when the bots and spiders are scraping, they're going to see you out there. So again, it's the Yelp, the Yahoo, the Nextdoor, and the super pages, which are yellow pages. All of these are going to be your enhanced pages, but I'm going to go over Yelp and Nextdoor. Okay, so we're going to first talk about Yelp. So what our data shows is that users who enable the request to quote and actively follow up on leads see a 97% increase in leads, with 66% of these leads coming directly from the request to quote. So the way the request to quote works is in Yelp, someone can request a quote. It's kind of like giving them a megaphone, and they're just yelling in the megaphone to all of the people that are using the request to quote, and it will go out to multiple businesses. Okay. Now, the thing is, you will be one of those businesses because you have an enhanced profile. And when they do that, and when that happens, you're gonna override a lot of the other businesses. Okay, so request a quote is an added feature in Thryv, and you can talk with your salesperson or your partner about that. Okay, the next thing is everyone's like out in social media and they're posting all this stuff, but that's not where all the most trusted decisions are made. Okay, those are made in these other things like the Yelps and the Nextdoors of the world. Okay, so one of the things we found with Nextdoor is that 54% of the Nextdoor neighbors have spent money with a business they found on Nextdoor. What that means is, if you've ever been to Nextdoor, what's on Nextdoor? It's like, I lost my cat, or here's a business I recommend. Now, there you could also promote, you could do paid ads on that, but you can also, on Nextdoor, people will say, hey, I've used that business. I had a really good experience with them. That's the way you get the trust from social proof, from other people posting and commenting, and they're the neighbors, they're local to the area. So it's not just the Google business profile, it's people within that area. And it's really powerful. So here's how Thryv uses Nextdoor. So with the enhanced profile, what happens is you show up higher in local searches. So when someone searches tree service in my area or plumber in my area, your enhanced profile is going to get you up higher in the local searches because you're running this through Thryv Marketing Center. The other thing I want to show you in here is these three where you see the red circle. If you click on those will take you directly to those four enhanced profiles, which is again Yellow Pages, Yelp, Yahoo, and Nextdoor. And you can get there directly by clicking on those. And it'll look like this. So when you go to Nextdoor, you're going to find that you have your enhanced profile enabled, but you also have what's called a tracking number. Now, one of the things about these tracking numbers, which I really like, is in your four enhanced profiles, you get four different phone numbers. So these are going to go out on the internet. So under Nextdoor, you're going to have one phone number. Under Yelp, you're going to have another different phone number. They're all going to ring to either your mobile phone or your office, whichever you choose. But the deal is we're going to be able to track it. It's called a tracking number. So you'll see where you're getting the most phone calls. Are they coming from Nextdoor? Are they coming from Yelp? Where are you getting the most business? Find out what you're getting the most calls from, and then you can see what you're doing there differently from the other places and then apply it. So wherever you're getting the most calls, you'll find that is where I'm really doing some great marketing. Let's see what I'm doing so I can apply those same principles somewhere else. Okay. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't know is you get 5 additional trackable phone numbers. And these are great, and not many people are using them. And this is where the real magic happens, because you could put them on a business card. You could put them if you do mailers. If when you go to your mailbox and you open that envelope and it says there's a med spa down the street or a dentist down the street, you have all these different pieces of papers. If you do that type of marketing, you can have one of your trackable phone numbers on that and see how many calls is this being successful. You could put it on a billboard, people driving down the street, they see your phone number, they call that phone number. You could see if the phone number on your billboard is generating business. Should I keep the billboard or not? And you can use it all over the place. You could use it at live events. You could put up a QR code and a phone number at your booth. And people that call that phone number from your booth, you'll find that that's working from there. Okay. You got 4 phone numbers with the Yelp, Yellow Pages, um, uh, and the other 2. And then you get 5 extra ones right here. Okay. Now, Thryv also boosts your ROI by automating time-consuming tasks. So we have a saying, if you do it 3 times, it can be automated. Okay, so if you want to send the same email to 5 different people, you could send that one time that goes to all 5 people, right? It's going to be high quality. And another thing with the AI is you could respond to reviews using AI, which is awesome. I'm going to go over that. And this is basically going to save you hours while increasing your lead conversion. The way we do that is with the Marketing Center, Google Business Profiles, and other technologies. Now, the reason we know how to do this is because we wrote the book on it. If you want to get this book, The How-To Guide, The Guide to AI for Small Business, I will send you the link. Just reach out to me, set an appointment with me. I'll show you the QR code at the end, or you can go to bookyourcalendarsolid.com right now, set an appointment with me, and I'll send this book right over to you, the link to get this book. Okay, it's free. You just download it and read it at your leisure. Okay, now, when it comes to the social media, a lot of people are out there, they're posting here, there, everywhere. And I have a friend that posts, and they do it manually. There is an algorithm to where you get more reach. But what people don't know is with the answer engine optimization, which is the new way. It's the new SEO. It's being chosen and not just being seen. When you post on social media, in LinkedIn and Facebook, all over the place, these are actually backlinks. These are links that the bots and the spiders are going to see as they're crawling the internet, saying who's the chosen one that we're going to put in ChatGPT. When they say in ChatGPT, I would like a plumber near me that has nothing but 5-star ratings. It's going to go out there and look for that. So it's no longer plumber near me there. And then when it brings up the plumbers, you can now have a conversation in the chats and say, tell me a little bit about this plumber, or tell me a little bit about your competition. So you want to be the chosen one. That's why it's so important to be using Marketing Center, because we're going to show you exactly what's happening in your social media and throughout your business. This is the 30,000 foot view I was talking about. So you'll be able to see your engagement, how many likes you got. Are these numbers going up? Are these numbers going up? These numbers going up. Okay. And another thing is, it's not always so much about the numbers going up or down. It's the interaction. Are you interacting? Is someone commenting, and are you replying? Because we bring all the comments in one place. So you no longer have to go from social media to social media to social media. It brings it all to you online. And AI doesn't just manage your social media, it builds the relationships. Like I just said, as people comment, you're going to reply. As people leave a review, you're going to reply. And we use AI to do that. I'm going to show you how we do that. So before I go through that, I want to talk to you a little bit about Google Business Profile. And it's just getting listed on Google. And you get this for free. So Thryv doesn't necessarily need to do this for you. You can set up your own Google Business Profile, but everything needs to be set up appropriately, and you only get 750 characters to say it. So as you do that, here's a pro tip. You want to use keywords in your Google Business Profile. So when people search for it, those keywords are being read in your about you and everything, your overview, everything about you in your Google Business Profile. Okay. The other thing is that that people are going to leave reviews. So we're going to take a look at that. This is someone's Google Business Profile, and you're going to want to manage the reviews. So this has 805 Google reviews. The more reviews you have, the higher you go up into the LLMs and into the what we call AEO, which is the answer engine optimization. Now, here's the thing. If you have on your Google Business Profile, you have your hours are Monday through Friday, but in Yelp, they're Sunday through Sunday. The bots are going to go, wait a minute, there's something rotten in Denmark. That's from Shakespeare, right? And then they're going to push you down. So Thryv helps you sync to over 60 plus listings, Google Business Profile included with that. Okay. So we're going to take a look at the local search data. So not just optimizing your Google Business Profile, but again, putting those keywords in there so you outsmart your competitors. I know people that have big businesses that are making a ton of money, drive nice cars, have big houses, and they're super successful. And I've looked at their listings, and their listings are a mess. And if their listings are a mess, you can take that business from them. So you can become a bigger fish in a bigger pond. Even though the big boys are bigger than you, you're the next in line. Okay. Um, when it comes to reviews, this is what I like the most about this is I actually have done this for some of my clients. When you go to comment on a review, when someone reviews your business in Google Business Profile, Thryv will tell you, hey, this has not been replied to yet. And when you click on it and it's in Marketing Center, and you remember we have 24-hour 7 support, so you could always call Thryv and ask them, how do I do this? It will pop up with 3 different replies and they're all AI generated. And you can go in there and choose any three of them and just go click and reply, or you can edit it and say, oh, I want it in this voice. And there's also templates. You can put stuff in there so it's always in your voice. So it's really super cool. But this is going to save you a ton of time. And the more you reply to your reviews, the higher you're going to get in the rankings. And here's the thing, if you get a bad review, you can turn it into a good review. Because if someone leaves a bad review and you reply to it, they might go, oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that. I thought you were open till 9 o'clock, but your staff closed the doors at 10 to 9 because they were cleaning up and had to go home, right? So I just made that up, but you can always reply to your bad reviews and it will spin someone around. So when someone else comes and reads your reviews, they'll go, wow, this business owner really cares about what's being said about them on the internet. I like their reply. I'm going to go there just because the way they responded to that bad review. So bad reviews are good. Okay. As long as you're in line with your integrity and your core values of your business, right? Okay, so this is what's going to build trust. And again, when we say automate reviews, what that doesn't really mean that it's going to auto reply, but it's going to give you 3 different automatic replies. You can reply in seconds. You just click, read, send, and it does it. And it's going to maintain your credibility everywhere you go. Okay. You want to measure what matters. One of the things is I'm a dashboard guy. So again, on here, you're going to be able to see the engagement and you're going to be able to see if you're moving the needle or not. That's going to be really important. Another thing is with the peak time is when are people really interacting with you? And you want to know, they're probably not doing it at 3 a.m, but you want to know how this is all going. Okay. So your reputation is your most powerful marketing tool. Thryv automates the reviews, but you earn the trust, and that's what drives growth. And that's a little quote from me, your Uncle Sean. So feel free to go to bookyourcalendarsolid.com, set an appointment with me if you have more questions. But we got more to talk about here. And this has to do with the funnel that small business growth starts with marketing, sales, and then growing. And there's one way to do that. And I want to look at this slide right here. And we're going to start right here where it says research, how customers find you. And you really want to know what's working and what's not. And that's why these dashboards are so important. In the beginning, when you're starting a business, you got to kind of throw mud at the wall. Where are my customers? How are they interacting? Right? Are they on the internet? We have a saying, you don't put a hippie on a military base. Okay. So you might go there initially, but don't stay where people don't want you when it comes to marketing. Okay. So do the research and find out where customers are looking for you. Then you just engage with them, build that trust, build that value, become the chosen one. Once you're the chosen one, they're going to come over and you're going to have everything organized on how you manage your day. So your calendar, your documents, your staff. So your staff might be your sales. And once they close a deal, how do you get paid, right? Do you do invoices? Do you have payment methods? Do you use Stripe? Do you use Thryv Pay? Right? There's different ways to get paid. And then once you get paid, you always want to follow up with a thank you. You do the fulfillment, thank them, do what we call the net promoter score. And once you do the net promoter score, you nurture them a little bit. Then you ask for a referral. And that's when they give you a great referral and it starts all over again. And then this is really the machine. This is really how you grow your business. Okay. So again, we're talking about traffic and conversions. Thryv is the traffic. They bring the lead, right? We bring the lead, and Keep is the conversions. They nurture the lead and they help you close the deal. Okay. So most businesses lose sales because they don't follow up fast enough. This is really where Keep comes in and kicks in. So right when you capture that email, you want to follow up. Someone sets an appointment with you. You want to remind them, hey, you have an appointment coming up in a week. You have an appointment coming up in 3 days. You have an appointment tomorrow. You have an appointment in an hour. You want to be able to follow up with your appointments. You want to be able to follow up with the leads that are checking you out, maybe downloaded your lead magnet, but they haven't purchased yet. Okay. You always want to be getting with them at different angles. So whether it's texting, SMS, phone calls, even smoke signals, whatever it takes, get in front of that client that you captured their contact information and let them know, hey, we're here, we're available, and we're here for you. Okay. The next thing is the Thryv and the Keep calendar. Okay. This is where you can book more clients and you can sync your teams, but you make all of your appointments effortless. Again, if you use the QR code or if you go to bookyourcalendarsolid.com, you're going to be setting an appointment with me. And what happens is that calendar that's out on the internet, it looks at my Google Calendar and sees when my availabilities are. And then people just set an appointment with me. I've had people set an appointment with me that I'd met 6 months prior, and they're just in my nurturing system, and they see me, the videos of me on the internet, and they see me, at events, and they see me all over the place. And then one day they just click, they set an appointment, they show up, they buy. And then again, I go through the whole process of doing the fulfillment, nurturing them, making them happy, ask for a referral, and then there's the machine. I get a new client through referrals. This is where it all takes place, right? And then also with the payments. So we have Keep payments, we have the Thryv payments. The great thing about the Keep payments is they integrate right into your CRM. So once they make a payment, then you can take them to the next level of fulfillment and automation. So if they buy a tangible, you can actually send an automated email over to your fulfillment center and say, hey, mail a book to this person or mail them the chair or whatever tangible you sell. That's one thing that's really cool, but you'll also have, again, that 30,000-foot view of how much total sales you've made that day, that week, that month, that year, that decade, whatever you want. We're going to be able to see all that from stem to stern. And one of the best things about this is that you'll be able to see who you worked with and you'll be able to follow up with them and just make calls when things may or may not get slow. Also, this will have all of your team in one spot. So you can bring in all of your staff. Your staff can have access to this, and you could limit the staffing. So you could have the owner of it. Someone could be a user. Someone can be a collaborator. Someone can be a manager. So everyone has different access to the marketing center. And it's really where it all takes place in one central technology, and that's Thryv Marketing Center. Okay, now with the ROI, again, with this dashboard, not only can you see all the payments received, but you can also see upcoming days, right? So what's coming up and what is your vision? What do you see happening in the next few days? So you can see what you spend, what you earn, and which channels drive real results. That's going to be the most important thing. Are your sales coming from Twitter? Are they coming from LinkedIn? Are they coming from a booth? Are they coming from your billboard? Remember, we have trackable numbers. Okay. Are they coming from Yelp? Are they coming from that mailer that you sent out to 600 mailers to your local area? Okay. And those are consistent. Some of you are using those and you're having a lot of success. And here's the great thing is that it integrates with QuickBooks, with Xero, the Xero, and all of those other technologies that integrate with Zapier, or they have their own native integration. That way you can bring all the data from QuickBooks and bring it into Thryv and see all the data there. And that's going to make things really easy for you and for your bookkeeping and accounting. Okay. Again, remember, you're never alone because we have dedicated onboarding support, and we have the one-on-one training. Once you get Marketing Center, we go through it with you. We give you that onboarding. Okay, we set you up with an assistant. You get a personalized, dedicated operator that works with you when you go into our SEO services and other services that we have. And again, it's ongoing support for long-term success. It's 24/7. There is no other company out there that I know of that is in competition with Thryv that gives 24/7 support. I mean, I've called them at 11 at night on Saturdays, and I've received support. So this is the Marketing Center in a nutshell. We're going to be going even deeper and doing deeper dives on each specific thing and doing live demonstrations, going into the Marketing Center live and clicking here and clicking there, showing you exactly how it's done. But as for now, you're all set up. You can go to bookyourcalendarsolid.com, set an appointment with me. I'll go over everything with you on how to get this, and it will just really make a big difference in your life and business, so you can be with the people you love, sleep at night, and have peace of mind. Again, this is Sean. I'm a Thryv certified partner as well as a Keep certified partner. And if you'd like to book a call with me, once again, there's my QR code, or you can go to bookyourcalendarsolid.com, book an appointment with me. I'll go over everything that I do marketing when it comes to traffic and conversions, and also Thryv Marketing Center, SEO, and uh, all the other advantages that you can get with us at Thryv. So thank you for coming to this masterclass. I hope you learned a lot. We're going to go over more stuff, so just stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, and you will learn more and more about marketing, LLMs, AEO, GEO, SEO, everything traffic and conversions with me. My name is Sean Snowday. I'm the managing partner at Multi-Channel Media, and you have a great day.